Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Beacon Pines. So, we just prevented the freezing thing from happening, right?
The devil you know.
Oh, okay.
7 months ago, Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze
That's
of
right.
sterile hallways under perennial harvest.
That's right, we're doing a flashback.
She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them. Every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Oh no. Is that why? Because did she get like full body enveloped in stuff? And that is what change is all about. Oh, here we come. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? This man is a liar! Excuse me? I will not. I love that. This town has a dangerous secret and perennial harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense, poopy pants. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd, and just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated... Mrs. Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You are afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. Yeah, tell him, girl! This is growing tiresome. A little help, please? Oh, shit. Don't you all see this festival is a sham? An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I am Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Oh, shit! Well, aren't you just sneaky as Dickens? As the Dickens. What are the Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable, so that she can get the help she needs. She's not the one who's disturbed. Yes, bro, come on. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Oh? Nice slow clap, bro. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Take them away. No, I want them to see this. Ah, the ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. What the fuck is happening? Like a weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. I mean, she did accidentally freeze everyone, so... No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Who is this kid? I mean, like, I know who he is, but, like, who is he, you know? Mr. Kerr? Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You have done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Founder, you are most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Yeah, what? Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine!
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
What? His little flopping
Hushed
body.
Horror gripped the crowd.
Oh my god.
This is a story about change.
What the fuck? What? No! Oh my god. Ah, so you didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. Jeez. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Oh my gosh, what? Well, this is quite the improvement. Wait, wouldn't he be like old though? Oh, well, I guess technically he drank a potion to make him young and then drank another potion to make him old again? Older? Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Do you think Eris knows? Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Sharper Valentine Festival? Oh my gosh. Ha, wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Wow, so Sharper's like a super duper bad guy. Sharper, you malicious bastard. Alice. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
Oh god, and there's so many clipboards. You coward! Damn! It's a coup! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I mean, if everybody did something though, then like, what are they gonna do? Destroy the whole town? I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. Wasn't he gone for like 6 years? You're clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy? He looks so happy. I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. Yeah, he's gonna look so disappointed. He looks so happy. I don't want to go to the next one. He's so happy to have his dad back. His evil, evil dad. Aw, it's so sad. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Angus. An adult is speaking. He's an adult too. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless. Or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. This is reminding me of, like, Repo the Genetic Opera. With the dude. I'm gonna call him a mob dude, even though he's not a mob, but with his 3 kids. And they're all fighting amongst themselves, and he's like, oh, my kids, Jesus, they're such disappointments. Like, it's kind of reminding me of that right now. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Nah, he's still there. Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. Yeah, there's always a choice. No matter, cheer up. You're about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. Sorrier. An aging actor desperate to recapture his youth. Did he take a potion too? He played his part and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? Ha! You think that puffed-up blatherskite could have accomplished all of this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
Wow.
He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invited William Kerr. Invented. Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Let me see it. Show me the bow. That's exactly how I pictured it. Patrick C. Montesquieu. Wait, we know that name. Thespian extraordinaire at your service. Don't we know that name? Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Wait. So this Bill Kerr was a Patsy the whole time? Patsy? Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. Oh, shit. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha! The young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things would have gone a bit differently, you might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Ha!
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get down to work, shall we?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
Damn.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
Yeah.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
We can't let Sharper win.
We have one more
He
thing.
might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Malice. Oh, this is way back. Malice lurking behind
There
those
was a
eyes.
malice lurking behind those eyes,
Eyes.
like a trap ready to spring. Luka felt the weight of Nuncrete's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luka to get out of there.
I just want this all to be over. Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. This is the part where, like, we told him what's up, and he's like, ah, Luka, I wish you wouldn't have said anything, and then he drops us down, right? I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse.
Luka twisted free of Nuncrete's grasp.
Of course. Luka, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. I don't think so, bye! Goodbye. God, I can't run fast enough. Run faster. Look at you, you little punk. You punk. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all a little more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
What's up with that, though? Okay, we're supposed to meet him at the treehouse, but... Okay, so that dude's there. You got anything to say? What's up? He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. I am recording, aren't I? Yes, okay. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sensed big trouble ahead. Yeah. I can agree with that. Things, I mean... the older you get, the bigger your problems become, sometimes. Because you just have more responsibility. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modeville. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Cruz said I could come in early tonight and get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Yeah, I wonder what her whole thing is, like, with everything. Well, you could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junkin', sonny. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'? I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I'd better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Let me across the bridge. Can't talk to you. I want to maybe fish. Is there anything new? Any new options? Hello, Faja. Crooked!
Luka tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
I was waiting for that one. Okay. I was wondering where and or what we were going to use the crooked one for. Oh, picture? It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph? Oh, okay, never mind. Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. How did it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. I feel like there's still space for, like, one more thing, like, right here in this corner. Oh well. Okay. We're finding Rolo, I think, right? Was that right? Am I wrong? Rolo? I mean, he wasn't out there.
Long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Stella! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay. Wait. Oh, is this in the timeline where he's missing?
Luka felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
Plop.
He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Man, I want a beanbag. Like, I love sitting on the floor, but the floor is really hard. You know?
Once again,
another dream?
Luka found himself in a vast black expanse.
What are we gonna see this time?
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luka stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. You made me proud, buckaroo. Luka turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together.
Huh.
Luka found himself staring at his father's face. trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luka's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luka began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?
So I guess older Luka, at least in the dreams, is probably what happens if Sharper gets his way, right? Because then eventually Luka would probably grow up and like either work on a farm or become a hazmat suit dude and like check on the source all the time and stuff.
Luka's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course, I'm as real as the part of you that misses me. Luka turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luka laughed. I think so. His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, buckaroo. Luka was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice
Is it
rumbled
Iggy?
from below.
Can we save Iggy?
Just as Luka sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
It's gotta be Iggy, right? If we're in that
Chapter
timeline?
5. Dangers big and small. Luka stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luka froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Older Rolo? Stop right there. Or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figure you'd recognize me. Oh my gosh, who are
The
you?
large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
It is Rolo. Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luka, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Ha ha ha, uncle? Luka, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flamin' chicken coop, Luka!
Luka's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo.
Wait, how come Rolo's only like a little bit older, but Iggy, when he got splashed with the puddle, like that half of him became like super old?
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more of those more people in those yellow suits. My brain was saying more people in purple suits, flying purple people eaters. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? No, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big, look.
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luka.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luka, why are you so small?
Luka moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
He's like, bro, you're big now. You're a big kid now. What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
How did he not... If you're in your body, how did you not, like, realize, like, oh my god, everything is so much smaller now? You know? Holy Toledo! Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. Wait. So if you get it on your body, then it makes you old, but maybe if you drink it... They maybe, like, mixed it with something else, though, to make it more controlled. To make you just a little bit older, right? Like, they diluted it or something, you know? I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta... Wait, but that means if Sharper was able to get smaller, then that means that his mom could totally go back to normal at some point, right? Smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, you smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luka, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. I mean, I already know, kind of. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger, ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Oh! Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luka.
Ah! I missed that last part. Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luka, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was trying to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Yeah, I noticed it's blue. Okay. Just need to play it cool. And hope no one notices. Oh, they're gonna notice, dude. Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I wasn't talking about your mother's... I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Oh, shit. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed. And
Yeah,
after a
I mean, that
moment,
was kind of a
looked
low blow
down
for
at
your
Beck
mom.
Sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Yeah. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna cut my hair. Sometime at the start of next year. I'm so looking forward to it. Dye your hair, then cut it. Exactly. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Ooh. She picked up their signal? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good, you know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her. Long-term prospects in the company. Regarding her Okay, got it. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you have done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luka gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luka, do you think that body at the warehouse was that person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? Creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Dude, can we get Iggy involved in this too? Because I would love that. Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, there's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. We're heisting a person.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
Like Jeff?
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luka, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rolo, you're gonna go talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your
He
new...
waved vaguely at Rolo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Ah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff and Iggy. Jeff, then Iggy. Yes! I knew Jeff was going to be involved, but I'm so glad they have Iggy too. How are you going to persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Whoa. Enlist the help of Jeff. Iggy and Tish. Yes! Yes! Iggy! Come on, bruh. Yo, what up? Maybe let's go this way real quick. I just want to see what's up. Can I leave yet? No. Never leaving Beacon Pines. Anyone up here? Anyone at all? Just checking. No one. Darn. Okay, yeah, we gotta go into town then. Let's go. Whee! All the way around the sign. What do you think they're gonna be doing, like, Sharper... Solomon Sharper is gonna be doing with the sign? With his bud? Got anything else to say? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Over, no. Sorry. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? I don't know, man. Anybody up here? Oh, you're up here. What's up? I can't talk to you. Dang it. No more talking to peeps, I guess. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Jeff and Iggy. Okay, no Jeff, no Iggy. What about up here? Is Dawn up here? Dawn! Do I have a scoop for you? Yawn. You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? Clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Very true. Dude, I have a scoop. You should be in on this too. Jeff, are you in the diner? I guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Damn. We've only been able to go in there once. Okay. Oh, hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate is a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
I would too. You see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luka blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Probably junk. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested.
Luka wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Hide? Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luka carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you about old Jeff, and they all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luka offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Sweet! Wow, that was all it took, was the hide thing. Anyone in here? No. Can we go in the drugstore at all? Never. Okay, Iggy, where you at? Iggy! Oh, wait, you're not all old yet. Oh, right. He's not all old because Beck got the splash instead. Okay. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luka, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
He raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately life has been kinda strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we... pull our hostilities. Pull our hostilities, at least for now. Pull? I don't want to pull away from nothing. Buzz off. Okay.
Luka knew they'd need. He tried.
Shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
Because this seemed right. Strange.
Iggy considered the point.
Break hostilities? Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luka Van Horn, I'm impressed. After all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
She's like, yes, let's do it. Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luka was off.
Sweet. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. Wow, she said something more than yup. How wonderful. That's cute.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luka that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end."
I have to sniffle. I'm gonna do that real quick.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Makes sense.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Is it?
Rollo took a
Oh my
few
god, the
vigorous
mustache!
breaths and shook out his arms.
I love his mustache. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Wow, look at you, Rollo. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
He is sneaky. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check...
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That is a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Oh shit, oh shit. Our harvest awaits! Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. What was
The
that?
distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Nice. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits? Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Wow. Head to the founder's office. Let's go! This way? I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going. They said it's to the east, so I'm just gonna... I'm so lost. I wish they gave us a map. Okay, so not there, I don't think. What about down? Oh shit! Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luka? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Oh my god. We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luka happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Oh, Solomon Sharper. So it is. Pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luka tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luka smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. What's she gonna do, break a window? Oh, the electricity. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
I love that. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Oh, knowing what we know
Luka
now.
switched
Oof.
on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. I need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luka pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
Did it work?
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Oh, we've got you, Solomon Sharper. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luka quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Oh man. This kind of makes me nervous having him here though, because he could literally sabotage our operation. Like, knowing what we know. Before, if I had done this side before we found out who he was, I'd just be like, oh yeah, he's just a dude. Come on, man. Rolo, I think this should do it. Like, I just think he's being cautious. Bingo bango, doors open. Luka, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luka, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luka scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Uh-oh. Maybe this one opens the lock. Oh, you sneaky motherfucker. Crap, we've got company. Luka, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luka. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Go, go, go! Aw, man. No water cups. Rolo. He's like, oh, but I'm thirsty. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in. Oh, shit.
Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Ah, fuck yeah! Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Bam! Yeah! Make a break for it! Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. She did kick you, yes. You deserve that. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Ah, it's a nice office, though. Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
He leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It pulls energy from its surroundings. Okay. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source and fused small amounts of Tempest liquam into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth, but also stealing energy. Like, taking energy. Is that why it's so cold? Is that why it gets cold? Because it takes away all of, like, the heat energy from its surrounding stuff? So, like, when you exacerbate it and you make it angry, then it's just like, blah, and it combusts into freezingness because it just steals all of the energy away. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempest Liquid to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Wow, I can't big word today. I can't big word ever. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle? I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Mr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Meh, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luka, we've got Dr. Modal Modwill heading your way. Now. I can't read. My brain is tired. My mouth is tired. What is my life? Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Maybe. But I'm gonna do it in the next episode. This is getting exciting and fun. Also, I wonder what he's gonna do. How's he gonna react to everything? Because he's like, I gotta keep my cool and not let my facade down, right? But I also have to do something to stop these dudes that are ruining my plans. So, yeah, interesting. I like it. This game is almost done, I think. Oh, interesting that the founder, I mean, obviously, but like such a big clue if you didn't already know. He's got the picture of them all, his whole family in the office. And there's darts to his son. That's so sad. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!